In Forsaken, there are two types of survivors. There is the Sentinels and the support survivors. Two Sentinels being the Shaletsky and guess one, Free 7s, where they can help themselves out and stun the killer, and some of the supports being Builderman and Elliot, where they can help their team out by healing them or slowing the killer. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys the importance of supports and why these supports are actually the best survivors in the game. We do have the Elliot. Now, the Elliot did actually get a rework, so basically Elliot. He is a very good survivor. He can not only heal his survivors, but he also has a crazy OP ability that can let him get away from killers very quick with its speed free ability. He also has two very good abilities which can actually help out the Elliot. The first one being Order Up. Elliot feels proud seeing a task done. After any objective is contributed towards, getting the 5 out of 5 generators done, every generator you complete, which there is a cap of 5 generators a game, Elliot actually gains a 5% increase for every single generator for how much he heals. So this ties into his first ability, which we will actually get into. But basically, he can heal 25% more if all the generators are actually done. So anyways, round is about to begin, and I will show you just how OP Elliot can be for survivors and actually yourself. Generators will actually boost your healing capabilities, so you do definitely want to get into some generators. You don't gain 5% for every puzzle, for every generator you got 4 puzzles. It's every generator that's complete. If a generator is half complete, you will not gain the 5% buff, so boom. Already 5%. Okay, Bloxy Cola, this is going to be good. Bloxy Cola mixed with Rush Hour is very OP. But the main thing for Elliot though is that I do need a medkit. Elliots cannot heal themselves. Elliots rely on medkits or other Elliots to help them out. Okay, let's use Rush Hour and boom, we instantly get away from him. See that distance? That is very good. Take my pizza. You better go get it. I need that charge. Yeah, see? Now this dude, instead of being at 77, is now at 100. Very simple, and I can run away. It's just very P. I'm just keeping the team intact. We also got 15% increase now because free generators are done. So yeah, Elliot is already doing pretty good. Got away from the killer easy, making him retarget, and we are just generally healing our teammates. Now, the thing is, I can't heal them like every single 15 seconds because it is on a decent cooldown. But I can at least heal them decently enough. So if they are damaged pretty bad, like that dude's at 34%, I can make them survive for probably another 30 seconds. Now, this is going to be a pretty easy round here. I just kept on healing the survivors, kept my distance generally, but whenever he did get close, I easily got away with his Rush Hour. This is a mix of very good helpfulness, and the Elliot can also help itself with its Rush Hour ability. I would say this might be one of the most overpowered survivors, considering people use the generators a lot to get malice. Rush Hour, very good for escaping. Okay, as soon as my pizza is at 60%, so yeah, 64% down here. Oh no, he didn't take it. Why didn't you take it? You legit ran right down there to get the pizza, and you didn't decide to take the pizza. Alright, I hope he goes back for it, because the fans, that just spawns in 15 seconds. That's about to spawn. And oh my, he didn't get the pizza. But yeah, Elliot is OP. And yeah, I haven't even played Elliot a lot. I'm legit level 20, and I already got the concept of him. I mean, very easy survivor, but very rewarding. Okay, we got John Doe. Alright, John Does are generally harder because they do 28 damage a hit.
Yeah, boy.
Brother, already off to a little bit of a bad start, half HP. Super bad predicament, actually. John Doe, you kind of suffer because he does so much damage each hit, and he also has the sigil footprint. It's a little bit harder. Now, for easy killers like Cool Kid, not really that hard. Alright, he's over there. Now, I just gotta create distance. I cannot go over there. Since I am so low, this is why his passive is so good. I now know where the killer is. Now I know where to not be at. Get the pizza. What are you doing? The pizza was definitely highlighted for him. Alright, bro, Tato. Oh, thank you. I'll give you a pizza. And also, guys, if you do actually click on the Elliots, you can actually see our cooldown for a pizza or request a pizza. So if I was clicking on Zudo, it would be like, Elliot has a cooldown of 15 seconds. Yo, you better take it. See, now it's 100. Very simple. Oh, well, now it's 77. Guess I'm going to try and do his generator while they are fine over there, because can't do anything for another 20 seconds. Yeah, this is also useful for doing generators, because as I mentioned, the passive is insanely OP. You get to see where the killer is. I mean, definitely one of the best passives in the game is seeing where everybody is at. And also, it's generator passive. Nah, you can hit me from there? Get out. He wasn't able to do his digital footprint. Let's go. 14 seconds left. Come on. Get over here, dude. Take that. Oh, no. He's blocked off. Go get the pizza. Yes, right over there. There we go. And there we go. He just healed 40%. So yeah, man. I mean, its passive is crazy. That ability to see wherever people are getting hit is just insane, man. It's such a good passive. And yeah, guys, as you can see, I cannot heal myself. So if you find a medkit, please give it to your local Elliot. Can I have the medkit? So now. Go and make distance. Yeah, he has the free lash generators trapped. So that's 15% I cannot get. Absolute terrible. Oh boy. Alright, 2 minutes left. We're doing pretty good. Oh, this guy sacrificed himself to get generator. Okay, he's targeting the guest. He probably wants me for last man standing because I don't have really any good abilities. So I can't use my rush hour if there ain't no survivors. So I'm just going to stay on the sidelines, heal this guy if he gets semi-low. He already has pretty good distance right now. Ooh, medkit. Alright, I guess I got his medkit then. Yeah, I can get pizza in like the last 7 seconds, but I don't know where he's at. Like, oh, there he is. Okay, wait. I almost got pizza. Oh, there we go. And since he didn't get hit, he's still healed because he blocked. Alright, that's good. As you guys can see, Elliot is super good. And also, just a tip, if you find a medkit and your Elliot wants it, I generally give him the medkit, as there's no way to heal unless there's a second Elliot or a Builderman. Anyways, our next support is going to be Builderman with a sentry and healing sentry. Okay, we got Jason here. So Builderman is a compilation of slowing the killer and also healing. And there is no passes to this guy, he only has his ability. So basically, elevation is Builderman's best friend. As you guys can see, this is the thing where the sentry can attack, and the sentry gives slowness. If the Builderman is getting hit by the sentry, they will constantly be given slowness. Now what that means is, that will stop their chase. If they get slowness, that means that their chasing capabilities are going to be terrible, which is why Builderman is like so good. It's kind of like Elliot in terms, but it cannot really help itself out that much, which is why it's kind of mid. Alright, so let's get Dispenser. Yeah, Dispenser, it heals 1 HP every single second, so it's not like Elliot where you can generally heal fast, and you also can't give a direct, and it can also get 1 hit. Like the pizzas, it can't be destroyed. The dispensers though, they can be destroyed in 1 hit. Sentries can be destroyed at 2 hits. Basically anything in the game can kill the dispenser in 1 shot. So yeah, its healing capabilities are very mid, but if you're not being chased and you are a Builderman and you yourself need healing, it is very OP because you can heal yourself whenever you want. But if you want other people to get help, well then that is a different story really. So if I just go down here, this dude's going to get slowness and I can just continue to loop around the sentry. This sentry is going to basically be my lifeline. It's going to give the killer slowness whenever I want, and that is going to help me out a ton. Oh, there we go. He destroyed it. Alright, I need help. There is nobody alive right now that can give me help. The guests and Shuletsky are dead. So realistically, it's going to be very hard for me to survive, let alone probably somewhere impossible, and yeah, I am dead. So yeah, supports definitely need help. Its sentry is okay, but as I said before, if you try to loop around it, the killer will just focus it. The Builderman can be OP if there are sentinels to help him. Alright, we are Builderman again, and we have another Jason. Alright, there is no elevation on this map. Kind of trash. I mean, I guess there is this little sliver right here, something like that. Alright, let's build a sentry right here. Now, this map is good because it is definitely spaced out a lot, so that means our dispensers can do some heavy work while we're just sitting there lazy, not doing anything. Alright, let's just build a dispenser here. And yeah, and also, you guys see this timer where we're building. If you get hit, you take damage, and your building does not also get constructed. So realistically here, this sentry is going to be my lifeline. It's about being last man standing. I mean, I can't build anything else because I'll be out in the open for like 6 seconds. How'd I be able to do anything? Oh no, now my sentry's only 1 hit. I just gotta loop around this for as long as I can. That's my lifeline, and now it is gone. Now it is just me and the killer. Very, very hard because I cannot really do anything. Builderman is kind of a trash support if it has nobody, which you can clearly see here. There's nobody help me, meaning I will die very, very quick. And yeah, Builderman is kind of a trash support. It's decent, but it's kind of trash. Alright, let's move on to Taff. It can place down a tripwire and a substage strip mine. The tripwire, if the killer goes over it, they'll actually gain slowness 2 for 4 seconds, which is pretty huge, and they'll also be revealed to absolutely everybody. And you can only have a maximum of 3 down at once. And also for a substage strip mine, they do also get helplessness, and their screen also goes around. So we are going to put down a strip mine. You want to put down your tripwires in spots where survivors go to and where killers will go to. So if the killer walks over this, they will get slowness 2 for 4 seconds, and also everybody will see it. It's basically like Elliot's passive, but it's a little bit worse. This can also be 1 shot, just like the dispenser from Builderman. It can also be 1 shot. Now it cannot be destroyed, but if you do actually hit the substage strip mine before it explodes, instead of getting helpless for 5 seconds, meaning you can't hit anybody, no abilities, no nothing, and your screen doesn't go bonkers, you will actually just get subspace 1, which makes your screen move a little bit, and you will not get any helpless. So realistically, Taff is very counterable. It did actually get buffed. It was actually at 90 HP, now it is at 100. Okay, I believe he already broke my first tripwire. Yep, that's already gone. Alright, bro. He's it going for me? Oh no. Nah, it's bad. I don't got no tripwires against slowness or anything. So I'm kind of in a bad situation, as you can see. I don't got anything to help me, and I just got gashing wounds somehow from there. Alright, bro. 30 seconds left. Can I please survive? The thing is, you can't use your abilities here, because it'll be a big one. Like, for example, such his trim line, I'm at like a agreeable distance. Okay, he does not have any helpless. 10 seconds left. Can I survive? So basically, you cannot use your abilities, because for example, a tripwire, you gotta go like here and then place it down. It's a big windup. And for associate trimline is the same case. So realistically, it's okay, but it is super easily counterable. But if you just place stuff at good spots, shady areas, around corners for subspace trimlines, then they will not know like where it is. They cannot hit it, and they cannot do anything about that. So Taff is good, but you do have to hide your stuff, because as you guys can see, my tripwires did nothing, no slowness whatsoever, and my subspace strip mines, I mean, it gave him helpless, but you know, for some of the times he could have easily countered that. Ooh, not really a shady area. The thing is though, this is like really the only walkway. I can hide my tripwire right here to right here, but this is a good spot. You know, you cannot see these six because they are behind the wall, and yeah, right here is a good spot too. As you can see, they can't see it. So yeah, these are all around good spots, and this is where you want to put your tripwires. We could put our trim mine right behind this corner, so if he is walking up the stairs, he'll still get affected by this, but he'll probably not be able to react in time because he'll have to turn real quickly. Like, he'll act right here, so he'll have like 0 time to like hit it. And the thing is, you can also stack the effect. Now, you cannot do multiple tripwires and, you know, do damage. Well, the thing is, you can have a tripwire after tripwire. Say you lose 2 seconds of your slowness, hit another tripwire, boom, you're set back to 4 seconds. Oh, he's about to hit the tripwire. Boom, yeah, slowness. Okay, hold on, he's gonna lose his effect, making this more useful. Boom, tripwire. Now, of course, if you run past it fast enough, I mean, yeah, it's slowness, so it's kind of hard to do that. But if you actually run past it, you will not get activated. You know, for example, if this is right here, I can just run up to this, activate it, and real quickly go away, and boom, trip line is gone. And boom, easy win. So yeah, not much content from the Taff. Generally doesn't really do much if the survivors don't know where the stuff is, because you want to hide it. The survivors won't really know where it is. But Taff, though, you gotta hide it in those shady spots. You gotta hide it in those spots where it blends in. And anyways, for our last support here, we do actually have the Dusekkar having 2 abilities, Plasma Beam and Spawn Protection. He also has a passive called Levitation, meaning you do not make any footstep sounds. So if I highlight this N7, for example, if I keep my cursor around him, he'll get resistance IV, which means he'll take 80% damage reduction. So instead of taking like 20 damage from a Jason hit, he might only take 4 damage, and the R16 damage is just wiped out of existence. And its other ability, Plasma Beam, if you hit a survivor, for example, they do actually get speed 1 for about 4 seconds, but if you hit a killer, they get slowness 2 for 4 seconds. So realistically, this can help out a survivor or a killer or both if you hit both of them. So yeah, that dude's currently getting hit. Oh boy. Can I give him spawn protection from all the way over here? I'm giving him spawn protection. And now the cool kid is running over to me. Okay, now that is not what to do. You do not want to run over to the Dusekkar. You are basically endangering the Dusekkar. The Dusekkar is giving you the spawn protection, and whenever you're doing that, you barely move. You can't sprint, you walk, and you get slowness, by the way. So if you are getting spawn protected, run away from the Dusekkar. The Dusekkar is giving you the shield that you need, and I'm about to die. Boom, there we go. So yeah, that Builderman made a great mistake, which costed me my life. He ran towards me, and also the cool kid spotted me because he ran over towards me, and he threw a pizza, which stopped my beam, made me get slowness, and ended up killing me in the future. You know, my lifeline is these survivors not being dumb and running over to me, which will make me stop, you know, boosting them. We are Dusekkar here on Plasma Beam. I'm about to Plasma Beam him, and yeah, that is a big windup, by the way. I gave him like slowness 1 or 2 for a couple seconds. That was a big windup. If I was closer, he definitely would have been able to hit me there. Like, the windup is about 2 seconds or something, so that windup is very big. Also, guys, if this dude goes out of my line of sight for 2 seconds, he will also, you know, not be able to get that spawn protection. Okay, we are on 14 HP. I need someone with a med kit. Fans, I can't use no of my abilities. My spawn protection can't help me. You know, my plasma beam can't help me. That's a 2-second windup. Although maybe I could use it now since he's far away. So boom, you got slowness, easy dubs. I'm at 0 stamina. This is terrible. I'm not regen stamina, and I died. Alright, I was surviving for a while there, but Dusekkar, you know, just like Builderman and somewhat of Taff, it relies heavily on on Sentinel. So yeah, here are my survivor tier list. Elliot is definitely an S tier. He can heal good. His pizza is insane. He can heal 35 HP, which is also how you get your rush hour. Speaking of rush hour, that is very, very speed free. I mean, that Elliot doesn't rely on Sentinels that much because of his rush hour ability. Also, guys, Elliot's passives are some of the best in the game, you know, because he actually gets a 25% boost on its healing. Also, there is no big wind up on the pizza. You just throw it and then you get out of there. You do want to get somewhat close though, because if you don't, then the pizza won't be highlighted and people might not get it, which could just sacrifice your pizza, make you not get a rush hour, and that could be too late. Elliot is generally the best support in the game and one of the best survivors in the game. Builderman, this is a heavy B tier. This is probably the survivor that is more, you know, reliant on Sentinels more than anything else. It's Sentry and Dispenser is mid. It's Dispenser can't really heal everybody because people, you know, don't know if he has a dispenser down, and if he places anything down, it will take him 6 seconds, which is why you need someone to defend him. So Builderman is heavy B tier, you know, probably one of the worst B tier survivors. Next up, we got Taff. I'll say this is an A tier, maybe not an S tier. Taff is good if you hide your tripwires, and his subspace trip mine is also good. I mean, it reveals the killer to everybody. It also slows the killer by slowness 2 for 4 seconds. Very, very huge, and its trip mine makes the killer not be able to do anything for 5 seconds, and also messes his camera up. But if you have an experienced killer, they will know all they have to do is just hit it. You won't get no slowness if you hit it because it'll die in one shot. For the trip mine, you still get subspace, but instead of it being free and your camera going everywhere, it's only 1, which is basically moving it like a little bit. So yeah, for Taff, it's kind of mid. It's just like Builderman. They can easily be countered. Now, they do have 20 more HP. It's way easier to put down stuff. It doesn't take no 6 seconds, but it is kind of like Builderman in a way. And finally, we do have Dusekkar here. Now, I will say this dude is probably above Builderman, but maybe, you know, less than Taff. I won't say he's an A tier, but definitely a B tier above Builderman. Guys, 10 more HP. His windups are big. His plasma beam can either make or break your game. As you saw in that John Doe, when I was facing against him, I gave him slowness, which gave me a little bit of time to run away. Now, granted, it wasn't that much time, but at least made me survive for a lot longer. Its spawn protection is also P, unless you get a Builderman like that one in the video where he ran towards me and ended up making me take half of my HP, for example. Dusekkar, you want elevation, just like how I said with Builderman Sentry. If you have elevation, you can safely use spawn protection, and you can also use a plasma beam, although that has less range, so you might want to use it when killers actually get close. So yeah, this is my tier list. So each support helps in their own way. Realistically, if you add in any support in any single lobby, it is going to be much of a better experience. Yeah, supports are easily one of the most OP characters in the game. So yeah, those are the supports in Roblox Forsaken, and that will be it for today's video there, boys. See ya!